Do you want space, luxury, practicality of a small little car, Mini Cooper, ultimate choice? So yeah, go and watch my review on it, and I will talk you through the space, practicality, and what you get for your money, and take it for a little test drive and teach my market. So inside the Mini Cooper, it's perfectly fine for all your needs. So you've got perfect driving position because you've got a nice all-over dashboard, got a nice little screen here. Now, because BMW owns Mini, so all of this is BMW. So this is BMW's iDrive, and it is amazingly functional to use, and you will see it in the test drive later on in the review. You've got instruments here, so you've got your rev counter, which is actually quite nice. It looks quite sporty. Then you've got your speedometer. Then you've got your fuel, which is actually quite good because, yeah. 2-spoke steering wheel though. The last time I saw a 2-spoke steering wheel was in a Fiat Seicento. And that's a car from the early 2000s and late 90s. Though one thing I can't fault is the steering wheel, and it says Mini on it, and it's got this nice ring around it, like old Renaults and old Dacias. The things are quite good. You've got a nice little mirror, and it feels really funky. You've got this carbon fibre thing where the airbag comes out. Speaking of airbags, this car has 6 airbags as standard. And yeah, all of the stuff that you need to see is in front of you, and it is absolutely amazing for your cash. And you've got these nice little retro buttons which are just out of shot, but it's genuinely pretty nice in here actually. You don't have central armrest, and the handbrake, but the handbrake is easy ease, and it is really good actually. You can see over the dashboard plenty, and you can jack the seat up quite a bit so you can see over. Not that you'd need to though, because out the back, out the front, you can see perfectly, even for my height. So yeah, let's go and find out what it's like in the back. So, right, oh, come on, wait, I need to get out there. It's fine. Anyway, I had to do that to get out, but anyway, now I'm back. So, what's it like in the back? Overall, when I got into this car, I thought it was going to be ridiculously crammed. Right, so this is the seat in its normal position. Plenty of knee room. Look at that in a little Mini Cooper. And headroom is amazing for it's so small, and you got nice big windows here, so it's quite nice for people seeing out, for children to see out. I can see out perfectly fine, and yeah, overall it is actually really nice and airy in this car. Now, you have got a lot of cup holders. You've got cup holder, cup holder, cup holder. You've got 3 cup holders in the back. You've got a nice little armrest here. So I like how it's built for 4 people only and not 5, because unlike in something like a Hyundai i10, they tried to fit 5 people in, and it didn't really work out. Now you've got nice space for 4, which is good because that's how many have really thought about this car and how many people they actually carry. So yeah, and that is something that's really good detail, and this costs £15,000 new, so you're getting a lot for your money, and I honestly think that it's a really good value for money car. Now onto the test drive. So driving the Mini, it's perfect for little city drive. So the owner of this car, what do you think?
Love it.
So
Brilliant.
So bearing in mind you had a massive SUV Vauxhall Mocha as your your previous car, this is quite small. It's a Mini, and it's quite nippy. And this is BMW's iDrive system, because BMW owns Mini. So yeah, it's quite, and it's got it's cut in the engine, so it's got start-stop technology as standard. So this is just the normal Cooper. You've got the Cooper S, which has a bigger engine, John Cooper Works, and then you've got the One version. So this isn't the base engine, and it's 0 to 60 8 seconds. And it's, yeah, the noise is pretty good in this, and it's longer than a Fiat 500, but it's not. It's still quite small when you consider it's quite a bit smaller than a Ford Fiesta and a Vauxhall Corsa. So yeah, but that's the drive. So overall, it's quite good, and it's, you know, a pretty good car to drive. So that's my verdict on the drive. Right, so the boot. Now, it's perfect for a little size Mini. This is just the 3-door, and you've got some nice things in here that you can pack it full of, and it's quite easy within reach. Oh, there you go. And I'm just 5'2", I think. So the brake light's nice and easy hidden. So you've got the nice roof spoiler. Look at that roof spoiler on a little Mini. Look at that. Yeah, it's actually really good for small practicality statements. So yeah, there's the boot. Now, I can't go without this Mini without going a few of its downsides. So I'm going to go 3 likes, 3 dislikes. So 3 likes is that when you sit in, it's quite easy. It's really nice, actually, for things, bearing in mind, as you do get electric windows all across the range, and BMW's iDrive, it's got amazing stereo. There you go, and it says Mini. That's what you call detail. Second like is that the gearbox thing is placed amazingly for it's just literal easier access. And why would you want a BMW's manual gearbox? Because the BMW's manual gearbox isn't great, but automatic gearbox, amazing. Third and final like is that it's 2-spoke steering wheel and there's no buttons, so you're completely in control of the steering wheel, and I love the face, it looks so cute. However, this car does not go without its faults. Number 1 fault is it's a bit of a hard, when you in the manual gearbox, if you've got drinks and you're constantly changing gear, your drinks are just going to knock over. Luckily this is the automatic, so it doesn't go through that failure, but most Mini buyers buy the manual. So that's a little bit of a fault if you buy a Mini manual. If you buy a Mini automatic, then that's not such an issue. However, this second fault applies to all Minis. Is on the entry level car, which costs £12,000, only gets a 1.2 litre engine, which is a little bit feeble for what is a massive car compared to the original Mini. So if you want a bigger engine, then you need to step up to this Cooper that costs £16,000, which is a bit much for a small hatchback designed to rival the Fiat 500, which costs about £13,000 with a 1.5 litre engine like this. My third and final fault is that I don't really like how you get out by this thing, and I don't really like some of the plastics in it as well, like the old Mini, but other than that they are quite soft touch, so I can kind of let it off for that. So yeah, but overall this is an amazing car and I think you should consider it. So here's my verdict. So what's my verdict on this car then? The Mini Cooper. Now, this car, is it trash, alright, good, or considerable? Good being the best. It is very considerable, very considerable. I could consider it over a Fiat 500. It looks better than a Fiat 500 and it's got more heritage than a Fiat 500. So, buy it over a blooming Fiat 500, yeah?